Greetings, all frog here. It's time for the Friday update from the pond for the 6th January 2017. It's the first from the pond update in the new year. Hopefully everybody's new year and holiday season is well or is still going well if you have more holiday season left to go. I believe today is Orthodox, today is the Epiphany, so that means that Orthodox Christmas is upon us soon. Something. I don't know. Orthodoxy is confusing for me because I was obviously raised Roman Catholic. So let's take a look at the channel. Obviously, we don't have Saturday and Sunday done. I'm recording this late on Thursday night, Friday morning, which would normally be bad, but is okay because I've taken Friday off. I had planned possibly on driving up to Michigan tonight, stopping in Toledo to hang out with some friends, and then doing whatever, but then I found out my parents aren't even going to be home. I was hoping to get some free lodging from them, and yes, I could stay in their house without them, but they live kind of out a ways, and it freaks me out, honestly, to be in that house by myself. So I'm just going to go up later, basically go up for a day trip or maybe a day and a night, and I'll stay the one night at a friend's house. I don't like to impose more than like a night on a friend because it just feels weird. Anyway, so I took the whole day off of work. So actually, it's highly likely, as you watch this, go to the Discord server. You can find the link down in the description. And you could listen in on spoilers because I'm going to be recording videos pretty much all of Friday because my wife is working. So what else am I going to do? Just sit around and read a book, I suppose, but I could be recording for the channel, which is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to finish hopefully all of Saturday and Sunday, plus get into the next week tomorrow. Put in a good 8-hour day of work. And if I'm going to put in an 8-hour day of work on this, usually that ends up being about 15 videos. So, 2 videos an hour, that's pretty doable, although I'm playing a lot of Afterbirth Plus, and those are longer videos, so they can be, so we'll have to see. But that's why this looks so vacant for Saturday and Sunday, because I'm not really worried. I fell behind over the weekend, and it's been so busy at work. It's year end, right? Anybody that works in any sort of business that has, frankly, full stop, any sort of business, you're going to have year-end stuff in January. That's what I'm in the middle of, and I work closely with the finances of my department, and so we are doing all of that, and there's a lot of other stuff going on. It's just a very busy time, so January is rougher, and at the end of January, it's a lot more relaxing. And then going on ramps up again, and then the summer is sort of the slow time. Because in Ohio, I don't know about the rest of the places, but in Ohio, over the summer, people just go out and they want to be outside, so they don't go to businesses as often. They don't spend entertainment dollars at a business. You know what I mean? So anyway, the things I'm going to render them. Obviously, upload GeoGuessr before I go to bed. I'll update this video in the morning because I'll be up before 10 for sure. But that's what I'm doing right now. So GeoGuessr this week's been pretty good. The challenge today, hopefully you've watched that already, from Nio was quite entertaining. I liked it. So definitely check that one out. I mean, they're all good, right? I'm sure the Great White North tomorrow will be great. And then Sunday I've got another challenge from Wade, who sent in what he said was a much more difficult challenge than the first one. So I'm looking forward to playing that one out. Crusader Kings 2, the final episode will be on Sunday. So that'll be as long as it needs to be. I'm guessing probably about a half hour, just like the Thursday episode was. And then the Lothian campaign will be done. And because we're out of time. Basically, we're going to play it through to the end of the game. We will be taking that into EU4, but I will be doing it a little bit later. So you're going to see in the next screen that I'm going to give Paradox a little break for a while. It'll be the first time in 2.5 years that I haven't had a Paradox game on the regular, and I just need a break. I don't know. I don't know how else to put it, and we'll show you that on the next screen. Angel's Oars, you notice it started in its normal time slot, 2 o'clock, and it slipped into the 10 o'clock hour. That will continue through the next week as well, as we'll see, because we're learning sort of what we need to learn in Angel's Oars, and I don't really necessarily want to go much farther in it until I throw everything else in. I don't want to do everything else while I'm still doing the Barbarissimo campaign. I feel like that has legs. So it's kind of a tricky situation, to be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to handle it. But the Angel's Oars series is probably going to wind down. If we get to 50 episodes, I'd be surprised. And then we're going to do this huge mega campaign that's probably going to be like 250 episodes long of Angel's Oars and Bosmods and everything else. We're going to do the Petrochem. We're going to do everything. Everything's going to be done together. But I'm only going to do one Factorio then if I do that, because it's going to take a lot of sort of processing power and keeping it in my mind. And as you know, I have a hard enough time doing that without putting in all that complexity. So we'll see what happens. Barbarissimo is as Barbarissimo was. The Tuesday live stream I thought very well. It was 7 and 8 o'clock-ish for GeoGuessr, and then Afterbirth Plus for the last 2 hours. That was launch day for Afterbirth Plus, and then we've been playing it ever since, so I'm very excited about that. Here's next week. More of the same, of course. GeoGuessr Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday will be user-submitted challenges. I have challenges ready to go for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If I don't want to double up Sagittarius run on Sunday, then I'll need somebody to send something in, so feel free to do so. But if not, that's okay. I'll play another Sagittarius one. I've got plenty in the queue from him, so it'll work out just fine. Tuesday, of course, will be the State Lands, and Thursday will be the American Interiors. Both of those have already posted on the subreddit, so that's kind of cool. And then I'll do my Great White North on Saturday, of course. So the new one, of course, is at 10 o'clock. Factorial will be 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, sort of slipping into that Paradox former spot. And I'm going to start playing Big Pharma. And, you know, I don't know how this will work for videos, so it might just be maybe a half a dozen or so just to fill some time. But we'll play some Big Pharma. You could take a look at what it's like. It's been fun streaming it the last few weeks, although we took a break last week, of course, because of Afterbirth, and we will again this week because of Afterbirth. Afterbirth is going to be every day at 2 o'clock because it's having way too much fun for that. Although, maybe I should make it at 6 because Factorio has always sort of been the 2 o'clock slot. I don't know, whatever. We did this. And then Barbarissimo every day at 6 o'clock this week. The live stream, of course, will continue as planned Tuesday, which is the 10th. Actually, I need to update that. 9/1/2020. So it's the 10th of January, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, as per usual. And that's, we're going to do probably the first half GeoGuessr, second half Afterbirth. That's sort of what I mean. It might not be exactly 8:30, it may not be, you know, whatever, but kind of half and half for that sort of thing. And we'll go from there. And of course, you know, check out that spoiler alert vocal channel and also the text channel in the Discord server if you are interested in hearing as I record some of these things a little bit in advance. And then I chat back and forth a little bit with whoever may be in there in between videos. Not during, though, just in between. It's not a true streaming experience. The streaming experience, that's still just on Tuesdays, although I would like to add one more. And honestly, I may just go down to 3 videos and add another stream because it's effectively the same. One stream is 3 hours of work. 3 hours of work is about one series of a 20-minute video because you figure 7 times 21 or 7 times 20 is 140. That's 2 hours and 20 minutes. And then you figure, okay, about another 20 minutes for editing and processing and all of that stuff, and then dead air in between when you're working on it, and you're up to 240 or you're up to 2 hours and 40 minutes, and then what's another 20 minutes, right? Basically, so you gain 20 minutes when you live stream. So I may do that, and I think it'll make things easier for the new channel when it launches, which is hopefully by the end of January, but I'm not entirely certain. Still developing the concepts of it, but I'm going to go on some trips this year. Like I've already mentioned, the con schedule. I'm also going to take some time with my wife to head out to see some of her friends and her brother in Colorado in the January, February-ish time frame. So she's going to go skiing. I'm going to be sitting in the chalet, as you will, in a hot tub if I could find one, or what have you. And of course, I'll bring the laptop and we'll do some live streaming and we'll do everything that kind of or not live streaming, but we'll do, you know, maybe I'll do some on-site recording. I don't know. I don't have like a DSLR camera. I just have my smartphone, which, you know, smartphones these days, you can record some pretty good stuff on those. So maybe I'll do like a travel log for that or something, or do convention vlogging. I don't know. I mean, my parents got me one of those battery packs finally that you could, not finally, that sounded wrong. Like, I've been asking for this forever. No, I finally have one because they were generous and got this for me for Christmas. So they say it'll charge my cell phone twice on one battery, so that's kind of cool. I haven't used it yet. I haven't needed to because I live in a pretty connected world, but I'll try it out. I'm sure if I start doing this frog jogs thing, that it's definitely gonna heat up some batteries. So we'll just discover all that stuff together. That's really all I have for today. I'm going to try and keep these to 10 minutes this year. I'm not so sure about that, but we'll try. There won't be as many life updates in this because, of course, I'm launching a whole channel that has a series that's just me talking about my life once a week, so it seems kind of ridiculous to do it here as well. But we will update the channel so that way you know everything that's going on. It'll mostly focus on this channel, especially once the other one launches. It'll be much more about this, but keep your eye out for all of that stuff in the future. Head on over to patreon.com/PurpleFrogPlays if you'd like to contribute to the growth of the channel. Every little dollar is incredibly important, and once you start going up to the $2 level, you start getting some minor rewards back. And it's all very much appreciated in helping me to continue this channel through 2017. Of course, May 1st is our 2-year anniversary, and then through into 2018, 2019, and beyond, on whatever medium may be the next hottest and greatest thing. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, cheers.